Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on Budget with Soph. If you're new here, welcome. On my channel, we do budgeting, we do cash stuffing, we save our coins, we see where our money goes, and we are just here to get out of debt as much as possible. So for today's video, we are going to just look at what we are doing for savings, what we're going to be tackling for debt, and you're going to finally introduce my sinking funds. I know it is March, but I finally decided what my sinking funds will be. Not sure if I'm going to add to my sinking funds, but what I have so far, those are the important stuff that I want to cover for the year 2025. So if you are new here, welcome. If that is something you're interested in, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. We would be happy for you to join this channel. But yeah, let's get into the video. And first, let us get out our budget planner, our planner. We are using Erin Condren 2025 monthly planner. It is the version where you have the notebook pages after you have the calendar set up, then you have the dashboard, and then it's notebook pages, about 5 to 6 pages of just notebook pages. So yeah, we are going to get into the January layout. So this is the January layout, and we are going to go to the back, to the last page in our January layout. Now, this is what we have. Now, let's see what some of the things that we are going to do. You already know, if you've been watching my channel, you already know the savings we have been doing. So this is what we have so far for our savings, and I'll show you where we've been tracking all of this. So this is the savings. I'm just going to get out my pen, and we are going to do, I'm going to write January 2025, and then that's just what we're going to do. So we have these categories. We have savings, which is my savings binder. I am doing cards. I bought that savings binder from All Things Planned. We have our 52 weeks that we are doing. We have a Friday channel savings, and then we have our What's It Like Outside, where we basically save based on every Friday's weather outside. We have our Christmas savings, our 26-week savings, and then we have a monthly savings, and you'll see that as well. So that is what we have all together. Now, let me just get out my notebook. So I have this notebook here. I got it from Staples, and it's basically tracks everything that we'll be doing throughout 2025. And I decided to just put these trackers in here just so we have a space where we can just basically track what we have been doing in 2025. So this is it. So we have the 52-week savings, and we also have our savings. So I'm going to do the notebook first, because this has some of the trackers, and then I'll show you the other two, which are not in the notebook actually. So in January 2025, we added a total of $18 to our 52-week savings. Here we had 4, 1, 5, 2, and 6. Okay, so that is what we saved in our 52-week savings, and then our balance was at the end of January, it was $18 still left. Okay, so Fridays. In our Fridays, this is our Friday savings, and we basically save this every Friday, which is also our paycheck day, so just works out. Now, all of this was a total of $85 when you add it all up. I did not take out anything from there, so we ended the month with $85. Okay, so we have not been doing this one just yet, but we will start doing this very soon. So we skipped to the What's It Like Outside. Now, what I was saying, every Friday we see what the weather is like for that day, and then we figure out how much we put into the envelope. So altogether, for What's It Like Outside, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5. So altogether, for our What's It Like Outside, we saved a total of $125. Because once you add all of this together, you get 100 and then 125. We did not take out anything, so the total for that we ended with was 125. Okay. Now, we also have a 75 Soph savings that we have not started yet, but I will start this. I'm just not sure when. I'm going to focus on other two first before we hop onto that. So, into our Christmas savings, altogether for Christmas in January, we saved a total of $35. Now, as you can see, you can add this. So, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 5, 10 here, so that's 30, and then we have a 5 here, so that equal to $35. I did not spend anything out of that, so our total balance at the end of January was $35. And last but not least, we are tracking in here. We had a total of 5, 6, 8, so $8 here. Now, this is 26 weeks. Basically, we do odd numbers all the way to 51. So basically, that's how much we will be saving for the year, which is $676. So we had a total of $8 in here that we saved for our savings that we are tracking in our budget notebook. All right, so there's that. We also have our card saving. So for the month of January, we saved a total. I moved it to the back, so I'm just moving it to the back when I'm done. For our savings, we saved a total of $175 in this binder. So that is the balance at the end of January. Now, we will be tracking this at the end of every quarter, so that's what I'm doing. So there's January, February is here. We also saved this much, and then March we have to save, and at the end of March we will be tracking it at the end of March. All right, now our last savings is this binder right here. Is my sparkly binder. I'm not sure what it's called. And for January, we saved a total of $30. So that is what we have here for our savings that we'll be doing throughout 2025. Now, we did not spend anything in there, so we have $30 as well. So for the month of January, we started at 0. We did not take out anything out of our savings, and altogether we saved a total of $476 in our savings binders, in our savings challenges, I should say, $476. We did not withdraw anything out of that, and that is what our savings challenge is going to look like. Now, we will be tracking at the end of every quarter. So at the end of March, we will also be tracking to see how much we have all together. Now, I wanted to get down to my debt. Sadly, the debt. Let's talk about it. All right, so we have a few things that, it's debt to me, but it's not really debt per se, but we can put it under the debt category and just, let it sink in. So, yeah, let's see. First thing I want to tackle is my 2022 car tax and my 2023 car tax. This is for a town. This is town based. So yeah, that is just what, we're going to tackle first. I'm going to say the due date is 3/31. I may not get to it, but that's okay. It's going to add up interest, but that's also okay. I'm trying not to think about it so much because, things does happen. So for car tax for 2022, we had $368.73. That is how much we need to pay altogether. And for car tax for 2023, we have $265.68 that we need to pay. All right, so we need to make that payment as soon as possible because the interests are going up. So with interest, this basically is going up, but we're not going to put, I did not write down what the interest was for these things, but we can talk about that in a different video. But that is just what that's looking like, and we need to make these payments ASAP like Rocky. All right, so another thing we have to get cracking on and pay off is our credit card. Now this one is the blue one, and then we also have my credit card again and my black one. So I'm gonna write down the total. It may be different because I have been working on these, but yeah, that is just what we started with in January 2025, and we are now in March, so I am now recording this. The total for the blue was $375.21. I did make a payment on this one, and the black one is the black is $600. So my black credit card is more than the limit is more than my blue, but I am over in both of these. I think my limit here is 500 and my limit here is 300. So we were over. The payments was 75, and then the payment for this one was 100. So we're just gonna leave it as that. The interest, I know the interest for these, this one was $750 and this one was $1391. So I just want to get the payments down as much as possible, and that's what my debt is per se. Next, we want to tackle my tolls. Oh, my tolls. So I have two tolls. I have New York toll and I have New Jersey toll. Now, I live in Connecticut. I travel to New York and every bridge is a toll. I travel to New Jersey. Everywhere possible, there is tolls. I pay tolls in cash when I can, but if I'm going over bridges, they're all based on your license plate. So the bill comes in the mail and then you forget about it. So that is what's been going on there. I'm going to put the low amount, well, the last recent bill that I have received for my New York, New Jersey toll. This is the last recent bill that I received, which was basically recently. The pay date should have been 3/1. 3/1. So that's the due date. So I need to get cracking on that as well, but that is the total amount, $131.06. Not sure what the interest is, but that is what basically my debt is looking like. And we also have student loans. Now, I have not started my student loans. If you guys have started paying your student loans, let me know. But I did try to defer it or whatever it was. So yeah, that is what it's looking like for my savings, my debt. And we're also going to look at my sinking funds that I do want to start tracking. So that is what debt and savings is looking like. I did not have space to add my sinking funds. Now we're going to get back to our debt at the mid-year. So July, we'll see an update as to what I have paid off and what I haven't started or where it's at basically. So this is what debt is looking like. This is what savings looking like. I do not plan on spending anything in my savings binder because I can do things on the side where I can save my money and get my money and start paying this off. But this I will not touch. That's the goal for the year. All right, so that is what this is looking like so far for January and for March. So that is what that is. So let's get into what I want to do for my sinking funds. Now I do need this pen, and I'm gonna get my old, so this is my old binder that I was using for my sinking funds. Now I'm gonna stick to this binder, and I'm just gonna take out these out of these binder and just use the same binder. Now for my sinking funds, I had birthday gifts, savings, which I have a binder for that, emergency, date night, vacation, fun, and pet care. So my emergency fund for my pet and all that stuff will go in that. And I had this dashboard that I made, but we're not going to be using this. Okay, so I did go ahead and purchase these envelopes on Amazon. It came just like this, I think a 2-pack of 5. So I got 2 packs because I wanted to do a binder with 8 for my sinking funds. So let me just open it and just show you how it is. And I really like this, and then we'll get into what my sinking funds will be. It's going along basically the same as the last topics basically that was in the last binder. So these are the binders, the envelopes. Now the envelopes has this little flap where I plan on putting my trackers, and then the cash goes in here. And I like how it's shimmery. So we're gonna do 8. So 1, don't tell me it can't fit. Oh, so that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna try to use these for something else in another binder, maybe like a envelope where I take money back to the bank or whatever, or for savings and whatnot. So that is what my sinking funds will look like. And let's get into my trackers and stuff like that. So for my trackers, I did buy from the Saving Butterfly. I bought this off of Etsy, and these are my categories that I will be saving for in 2025. Well, I will be saving in 2025. I have pet care, so this is basically all my extra stuff. If I have extra money and stuff like that, I'll put it into here. I have gifts, so that's like birthday gifts, any type of gifts that I have. I have a travel fund, so vacation. This is where my money is going into for vacation. Gifts. Actually, gifts was for like, if I want to buy somebody something, just like maybe a homeless person. It's like my good deed envelope. And then this one is for birthday. It's a birthday fund. Clothing, because you never know when you're going to need some new clothes, okay? And I have my shoe fund, my buffer, any extra money that for some reason maybe in my groceries or some wallet kind of thing. And then I have my splurge. So this will be for me. Buffer is something that I plan on doing. So like, I'm not really sure, but it will be worth it. It's not that much that I will be putting in for everything. So for each of these cards, there's 25 icons. So I decided that I was going to save a total of, I'm going to write the total on the back for each category. So for my pet fund, I plan on doing $7 for each icon, which will be a total of $175. So for my pet fund will be $175, $7 per icon. For my gifts, I will save a total of $150. So each little gift icon will be a total of $6. For my travel fund, I'll be saving a total of $600. So each of my icons will be $24. This is my biggest one. So total 600. For a birthday fund, for birthday parties, birthday get-togethers, any kind of birthday something with like friends, you know, outfits, if I'm going out, a gift for them, that will be $6 per cake, and that will give me a total of $150. For clothes, you know, that adds up. And each season, well, living in Connecticut, we have so many seasons. I'll do $5 per icon, and that will give me a total of $125. $120. For my shoe icon will equals to $6. And then bring in the total. When you divide that by 25, the total will be $130 altogether. Shoes are a little bit expensive, so I feel like that's a good amount to put. So that's what I decided on. My buffer, I am going to do $4 each icon, which will give me a total of $90 altogether. And then for splurging, that's going to be for me, whatever I feel like buying. That will give me, the icons will be $4. And that will also give me a total, I don't know why there's 4 here and then 4. Let's do the math here. I think I messed up. So 4 times 25 will give me a total of 100. So the total for that should have been 100 as well. Let's see. Oh, I rounded up. So it was 3 something. So I rounded up. So that's why that was equal to that. So we're going to change that to 100 as well. So that is what my sinking funds will be for 2025. I can always add 2 more, but I wanted to start with 8. So I'm just gonna add my trackers to the binder. Might have to cut it smaller, I'm not sure. I did not even check. I just cut it on my paper cutter and was hoping this is a good size. And as you can see, some of them are all different sizes. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut them a little bit smaller, like literally to the tip of this. But this is my binder for my savings challenge, my sinking funds. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about my binder, what you guys think about my savings category that I'm doing. Let me know what you guys think about my debt category. How is your debt going? How is your sinking funds going for 2025? How is your savings challenges going for 2025? My savings has been great, and I am going to try to stick to it as much as possible. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'd love to see you come back for the next one very soon. Thank you, and have a great night, and happy free ice cream day at Dairy Queen, because it is March 20th, and it is also the first day of spring. So yeah, we're just doing some spring cleaning here and just trying to get myself together as much as possible. I started with my savings. So now I decided, let me add some debt trackers and some sinking funds into it. I really just wanted to get acclimated with what I'm doing with my money. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do for 2025. Hope you guys like this video. Do come back and let me just know what you guys think about what I'm doing. What do you think I should be doing, or help me out a little bit. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.